I can't remember the last time we won an away game like that. It feels like a long time ago, at least. It's actually boggling my mind a little bit. We just won an away game against a top 5 team. When was the last time we did that? Oh my god, there's so many things going through my head right now. Let's talk about the sponsor of the video today, first of all, FOTMob. A massive thank you to them. We're going to go ahead and take a look at the stats really quick. And if you haven't downloaded this app yet, or if you haven't been watching my videos recently, you should definitely know about this app. It is fantastic. It's free. It gives you all of the latest stats, all the results, transfer news, all of that good stuff. If we go over to the stats for the end of the game here, we actually dominated the possession in the first half. I'm not sure why we didn't towards the end of the game, but we kind of got away with it today. A 2-0 win seems a bit flattering if you're looking at these stats. They definitely had, I would say, the better chances. It felt like we had more of the ball, but they just did more with the ball, if that makes any sense. And having a look at the table here, this, of course, keeps us in 7th place, and we're now 3 points behind Wolves. So that is a really, really important win. I think if we didn't win this game, then probably game over, right? But now we're still in there with a chance, potentially, at least. I don't know, it's a tough one to call. But anyway, let's talk about this man down there. My microphone's covering my finger. Down there, my man of the match goes to Xhaka and Saka. It's difficult to pick one, and they sound so similar. I think everyone's going to say that Saka was man of the match because he got the first goal, and he's kind of the hype man at the moment, isn't he? He's the young Arsenal player that just put pen to paper on a new deal. So did Martinelli midweek, by the way, as well, which is fantastic news. But I've got to be honest, I think I was actually more impressed with Granit Xhaka today. If you were watching the watch along with me that I just did over on my Twitch channel, please do follow my Twitch channel. It's down in the description, twitch.tv/officialmgh. We do watch alongs for most of the Arsenal games. I think I've missed 1, maybe 2 since lockdown. I was saying towards the end that Granit Xhaka has been superb. He was incredible today, and I want to give him some credit because since Arteta's come in, he's done a magnificent job with Arteta. Arteta's done a great job with Xhaka, and Xhaka's done a great job under Arteta. He seems to be less mistake prone. I'm not sure if it's because he's maybe sitting a little bit more deep, or is he actually getting forward more? It's difficult because at times he is pretty much on the edge of the box when we've got the ball. You know, when we're passing it around the area, we go from side to side like this until we find an opening. But then he'll pop up and win a crucial header or an interception on the halfway line. Really and truly was, I think, our best player tonight. And he's so vocal. He is a leader. And I'm willing to look past what happened. We don't need to go on about what happened. It was a really shocking event, really, when he threw off his top. And yeah, we all know what happened. I'm willing to move on from that because he has shown that he does care and that he still has the ability to perform like he did today and win us games. I genuinely feel like he's doing so well at the moment. Of course, he got a goal in the last match, and today he was the true captain. I know Aubameyang wears the band. He is the captain, but Xhaka's the captain, okay? And Martinez as well from the goalkeeper position, barking orders. I love to see that as well. So we're going to work through the team. We'll talk about the game as well, of course, as we go. But I like to have a general thought on every single player in the formation, which was, again, a 3-4-3, which seems to be working really well for us. Martinez in goal. I mentioned it on the stream. I was scared when Leno picked up the injury because I thought, and everyone thought, he's going to be out for at least 9 months, maybe a year. We're going to have to go with Martinez for that long. Maybe we'll bring in a new keeper. I don't know. And I was really scared. And now, after seeing these performances, even though Leno's injury is not as serious, I'm okay with Martinez being our first-team goalkeeper at the moment. He has been superb, and he's actually surprised a lot of people, I think. So, super happy with him. Another really good performance, and of course, a clean sheet. The back three was, again, Mustafi, Luiz, and Kolasinac. I mean, if you had told me a couple of years ago that we would line up with 3 centre-backs of Mustafi, David Luiz, and Kolasinac, I would have laughed at you. I really would. But do you know what? It's actually working. We're seeing the David Luiz that we saw at Chelsea not so long ago when he was part of a 3 centre-back partnership. We're seeing Mustafi back to being the original Mustafi that we signed. You remember when we first got him and we went unbeaten for like 20 games with him in the side? We're seeing the old Mustafi come back. He's another player that's done so well under Arteta since he's come in. And then Kolasinac, back to his old Schalke days where he played centre-back a few times. He doesn't seem anywhere near as mistake-prone like Xhaka was. You know, similar situations between these two players. Players that would always be making mistakes. Now they seem composed, professional, proper players. Trust me, I don't think Kolasinac is going to be our permanent centre-back choice in this three at the back formation. But the fact that he's getting in over someone like Holding says a lot. Maybe Arteta sees something in Kolasinac. I mean, obviously, he's an absolute monster of a player. He's so physical, very difficult to beat. And up against Adama Traore, he had his work cut out today, but did a very good job. Again, clean sheet. I absolutely love clean sheets. It's one of my favourite things in football. Of course, you want to get the win. But most of the time, you don't win a game if you concede a lot of goals. So getting clean sheets is just as important as scoring a few goals. I love a good clean sheet, and we're getting them. Unbelievable. We had Cedric Suarez, whatever you want to call him, Cedric. He was playing as right wing back. Again, looked really solid. He's definitely not match sharp, match fit completely. We brought on Bellerin towards the end of the second half, and actually he was all right. But Cedric looked good. I like him. I really do. Going forward, he is a more complete player than any of our other options in that position. And defensively, he is the most experienced. He's a Premier League proven player. I like him. I really do. He's got really good build-up play. And he's got a nice little link with Ceballos in there. You know, I like that. Ceballos and Xhaka, that partnership again. I've already spoke about Xhaka. He was awesome today. Ceballos was also very good. I really like him. Such a technical player. Shame he won't be here next season. Or who knows, maybe we will get a deal done. But then over to Kieran Tierney, who has been a revelation since he's come back. Since we've come back from lockdown, I think he's actually been one of the most impressive players. Now that he's actually fit, we're seeing the best of him. It was a shame to see him go off. Ainsley Maitland-Niles came on for him. Not sure what happened there. Maybe he was complaining of a bit of tiredness. Maybe he's a bit sore. Or who knows? Maybe he took a knock in training and he just couldn't play the full 90 minutes. But he looked good. He got the assist for Saka's awesome goal. I've said awesome twice in this video. All of a sudden, I feel like I'm a bit American saying awesome. Aubameyang on the left side, Nketiah through the middle, and Saka was playing on the right for the majority of this game. And you know what I'm going to say next. I love inverted wingers, inverted forwards. Play your stronger foot on the opposite side. You want to be on the left wing if you're right-footed. You want to play on the right wing if you're left-footed. Modern-day teams with modern-day tactics use this system. It works. It just does. And the way that we play our football, the system we use, which is possession-based, passing around the edge of the box, very similar to Arsene Wenger days. I think we lost it a little bit under Emery, but we're picking little gaps in the defense as we're passing it around. We're doing a lot of this cutting in, and it works really well. I think Saka, his future is on the right side. He may be playing a lot on the left for us, at left back before lockdown, but now I really wouldn't be surprised to see, maybe in the future, I'm not sure what's going to happen with Nketiah because he is a great player, but I see Martinelli, Saka on the right, Martinelli on the left, and Aubameyang through the middle. And then Lacazette, of course, will probably be sold. I'm going to talk about Lacazette in a minute because he did score. But Nketiah, I mean, he was okay today. I don't think he did anything quite superb. He was solid. He hit the post. Good save from the keeper. But honestly, I think Aubameyang down the middle with Martinelli and Saka on the wings would be probably the way forward, unless we sign another forward player. Links with Depay, I'm not so sure about that, but that's probably what I would be looking to do if I was manager. But maybe there's too much young, inexperienced players. Maybe you do need Aubameyang on the left and let these pacey, energetic young kids... Wait, no, what am I saying? Aubameyang is one of the most pacey strikers in the world. Anyway, let's talk about Lacazette, because maybe I was overly harsh on him in the last episode, or actually the one before that, I believe. Basically, in Operation Arsenal, since lockdown, I've not been too keen on Lacazette in every appearance he's made. I still stand by this. He scored today. It was a good finish, in off the post, and I'm happy for him. But it doesn't change my thinking behind the fact that we should be selling him. I think we make way, make some money. We can get probably close to 30, 35 million for Lacazette. Maybe, I don't know. But if he goes to Atletico Madrid, who I'm sure are still interested, and we get Partey come the other way with a bit of cash on top, that's just a no-brainer for me. Even though he did okay as he came on as a sub, he did some good link-up play. He got the goal. I still think Nketiah is the better footballer, which is crazy. Absolutely crazy if you think about it. But I still feel the same. I don't think we should be keeping Lacazette beyond this season. But who knows what's going to happen. I think that's my general thoughts on the Arsenal performance. We were just solid. Clean sheet. We had a decent amount of the ball in the first half. The second half, we kind of let that go a little bit, but we controlled the game. The substitutions were brilliant. Arteta picked a really good lineup. A solid 8.5, 9 out of 10 performance from Arsenal today in a very tough away game. Now, let's talk about Wolves. This is their first loss since football's come back in the Premier League, since lockdown. And also today was the first time they've conceded. And they looked a little bit nervous at the back. If you had told me, when we finished that City game and then finished the Brighton game when we lost both those games, if you'd said that we'd go to Wolves and win 2-0, I would have laughed at you because the way we were playing, no chance, right? But honestly, Wolves just didn't click today. They're normally so good in front of goal. They're very good defensively, but they just weren't good either way. They had more chances than us. Their finishing boots were not on, and I expected more from Wolves. I still think they're a much better team than Arsenal. On their day, they are one of the best teams in the Premier League. They're so good, but today was a bad day for them, and it was good timing because Arsenal came in, stole the 3 points. It's basically 6 points because if we lost, they're going way ahead of us. Obviously, it's not actually 6 points, but it's a massive, massive result for us, and it keeps us within touching distance. We just need Wolves to drop a few more points, and we need to win every single game. But of course, we've still got Tottenham, Liverpool, we've still got Leicester. Games that are going to be really tough, equally tough like today, still to come. So, I'm not holding my breath just yet, but today was a really good day. Again, thank you so much for the support on the streams. Thank you for the support on this series as well. I love making these videos. And I will see you guys for the next one. I cannot wait. Every day Arsenal play is a good day, unless we lose, of course. That's depressing. But thank you again to the sponsor of this episode, FOTMob. Please do check them out in the link below. And I will see you guys for another video very soon.